Big congratulations to the homie Connor Daly. If you're listening to this in the morning. Never mind. Can't say anything. Can't say anything. Happy May 11th, 2018. It's a beautiful Friday. Today's show is going to launch you into the weekend in beautiful fashion. Chase Rice, country musician, joins us for I'll say it. It was an incredibly mind-boggling conversation. Boggle. Boggle, boggle. It was, wasn't it? It really was.
It was really, really good.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Wait till you hear this stuff that happens here with this conversation with this country musician. He took us behind the scenes, basically, of like his writing process, his creative process. We get a debut of a song. We find out the origin. It's insane. You're going to really, really enjoy this. But before that, you know the deal. We got to sell some shit. Mother's Day can be a lot of things. It can be joyful. It can be beautiful. It can be a moment of happiness. It can be a come-together situation. But it can also be complicated and confusing. Buying tickets can also be complicated and confusing, but here is the simpler way to buy. SeatGeek. SeatGeek is the smartest, easiest way to get tickets for every type of live event. Whether you're catching your favorite musician on tour or shopping for the perfect gift for your mom. Get her tickets, maybe.
Oh, there we go.
Because you know what SeatGeek does? They sell tickets to everything. Sports, check. Concerts, check. Plays, check. Comedy,
Check.
Broadway, check.
The zoo?
Check.
Ooh, I don't know. That could be complicated and confusing. Nothing beats being there live and in person, and your mother will absolutely love the gift of a live event. Get her out of the house. And it's not a right now thing. This is in the future, so you get to celebrate 2 Mother's Days. Wow. Because Mother's Day should be 365 days. How many did you say, Nick?
5.
I thought you said 4, because Dad deserves one too, you said. That's what you said.
Can't forget about the old man.
Yeah, the old man did a lot. He started the whole process. People forget.
People forget.
People forget. Get your mom some tickets. Get your loved one some tickets. Get yourself a ticket. Treat yourself. And if you're going to do it, there's only one place to do it, and it's at SeatGeek. SeatGeek saves you time and money by searching multiple ticket sites to compare prices and find amazing deals. And to get you the most bang for your buck, SeatGeek grades every ticket based on value to help you immediately identify the best seats that fit your budget. Look at you and SeatGeek working together.
Man.
All right, I'm going to grunt. You tell me if it's Pat McAfee or Rick Ross. Ready?
Everybody close your eyes.
Close your eyes. Close your eyes. Ty, play that album.
Rick Ross.
Rick Ross, definitely.
Ricky Rose.
Nope, it was me.
God damn it.
You got catfished by a grunt. What you will never get catfished by is SeatGeek. The seat that they tell you you're getting, you are getting. Make SeatGeek your go-to app for finding the best deals on every type of ticket from sports and concerts to comedy and theater. Download the SeatGeek app and enter promo code PAT today. That's promo code PAT for $10 off your first SeatGeek purchase. I think McAfee for $20 off might still work as well. Go ahead and snag that one up. You can probably get 2 tickets for less than $20. Use McAfee. Now they're paying you. What are we doing? We're making things happen.
Double dip.
Shout out SeatGeek. I love them. They've been in since day one, literally. SeatGeek is good people selling great tickets for great human beings, which is you, the listener. Yeah, that's about it. I think SeatGeek deserves...
First real sponsor of this show.
Yeah.
Like, they're the OG.
I retired. A lot of people call me stupid.
Yeah.
A lot of people.
A lot of people.
Shit ton of people.
Too many people.
Fuck them.
All
the people.
Every last one of them.
Except us.
All the peoples except for the people. And there was one company that came swimming along on their canoe. I was going up a creek without a paddle. And who came down the creek in the canoe? SeatGeek. You know what I mean? They came down, threw me an oar. They said, listen, if you're dumb enough to do what you just did, we like where you're sitting. We like what your brain is. Now, if you suck, we're going to back out. But we are here for the long haul with you. And I said, thank you so much. And all we've done is just let people know the truth. That is, whenever you go to a live event, it is awesome. It's a memory. It's a story. It's a bachelorette, bachelor party weekend story. It's a birthday story. It's a funeral story. You're talking to funerals about it. It is a memory, and that's what SeatGeek sells. They don't sell tickets. They sell memories and stories. Go ahead and create yours at SeatGeek today and use promo code PAT for $10 off, or I think McAfee for $20. I think.
That's how I got my Cub Sox tickets.
Right there. Did you use McAfee?
Yep.
Good idea. Get the $20 off.
Oh, it was nice.
Now, granted, if if everybody's using McAfee and not using Pat, like, will they stop advertising on the podcast? Because the podcast is Pat. My social media is McAfee. Now
I'll buy another set for
Pat.
with Pat. Yeah.
Thank you. Get
I was-
$30 off 2 pairs of tickets.
I was thinking with all that money you saved, maybe you get a couple dogs at the game.
No,
couple
no.
beers.
Can't
No.
Can't
We got
do
a weight
it.
loss challenge, Nick.
Can't do it.
We do not need you influencing our Chicago
Shut your
friends.
goddamn mouth, Nick.
Yeah, you shut your fucking face.
Fuck this.
Maybe some nachos.
Oh, how good do they sound with some nacho cheese? Think about how good they're going to be in a month.
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah,
Even
see what
better.
we're doing here?
Yep.
See what we're
Thank you,
doing here?
SeatGeek, for getting me there without buying food.
Yep. You see that?
And this is not easy because I've seen Zito. He freezes cheese on a stick and then he eats it like ice cream.
Not a bad play. Not a bad
It
play.
just sucks
It's like
how-
a corn dog cheese ball. That's amazing.
It sucks how much money I saved, how much food I could have bought. It's-
With the $20 you saved on the tickets.
Yeah, how much-
Oh, so many ballpark
Two
dogs.
nachos.
You'll get them next time.
Cheese
Put the money
stick
in your
eating ass.
pocket.
I'm going to put in the savings, and then next time, use
Yep.
it. Yep.
I'll take you to the game.
Oh,
And then I'll buy you a bunch
There we go.
of nachos, hot dogs, portillos, whatever you could ask for. June 5th, we'll do that. Okay?
team outing.
Mm-hmm.
Except that team.
Good. I mean, that sounds so good. But you could just do that tomorrow.
No, you
no,
can't. No, you
no.
can't because we're going to have more money. We're going to have their money to do it too. So it's not even going to be us paying. So it won't even be the money that you save paying for that food. It'll be the money that you earn by beating those fucking losers' asses on the
Zito,
other
I'll
side
give you
of the
50
road.
bucks right now.
Zito, do you really want the rich team to get richer?
Yeah.
That means I'm getting richer too. Yeah.
Zito,
Yes.
you're with the rich boys.
I'll give you $50
Yeah.
right now for.
Yeah,
this
Hey, we
weekend.
them boys, you with the rich
Yo.
boys, cuz.
Let's
Yeah. Yo. Yeah, the boy, Zito. Welcome to the team, cuz.
That's a good team to join.
By the way, we are honored to represent Team Zito. I want to let you know that. All of us, aren't we, Todd?
Oh, yeah.
By the way, for those keeping track at home, in the weight loss challenge brought to you by advertiser that didn't pay for it yet, in 7 days, 1 week, Zito has lost 11.8 pounds in 1
Yes.
week.
Yes.
Yep.
1 week, he has lost 11.8 pounds. Diggs has lost 9.8 pounds. Is that what it was?
That a boy.
Baby Diggs, that a baby.
9.4 pounds in 1 week. I just want
Also
to let you know.
respectable.
I do not want you to win at all, Diggs. I want you to lose by a lot. But what you have both done here in 1 week has been miraculous.
Yep.
11 pounds and 9 pounds in 7 days. You both should be making apps on how to lose weight. You
like-
should be doing that.
So many people are like DMing me, joining on. And it's
They are
amazing.
actually, yeah.
Yeah,
It's-
with the weight loss challenge,
Yep.
with the company that we started pushing it through.
Yep.
Good.
So it's pretty good to be able to help other people.
Look at you leading by example.
Yep.
Zito, leader.
And leader morale.
Follow
Don't
me,
forget.
follow me. I'm a leader. Had a boy. Respect.
Respect. I think combined they've lost 20 pounds, which means they must have come together on a secret tip and said, let's lose 1 pound for every dollar we save for being a new customer at SeatGeek.
I mean, there's decimals there. We won't talk about
Yeah,
that.
they get it. They get it.
It's just that we're eating great food.
That's what it is.
It is the thing, isn't it? It's the
It
great
is.
food. It's the intermittent fasting mixed with the great food that we have been getting sent directly to our door.
Yeah.
Which is wow.
It's mind blowing.
It's life changing.
Yeah.
But that's the kind of-
really, really fucking good.
That's the kind of
Way to break it down there.
but that's the kind of service you're going to get from a company like Blue Apron.
Oh, yeah, you're right. You're 100% right. That is
Yeah.
the company that's doing that
It's
right
exactly
to the door.
exactly who it is. We're talking about Blue Apron, the leading meal kit delivery service in the United States of America.
Ever heard of it?
Hello.
It's a country.
And while many people know what we do, many don't know about the types of meals you can cook with Blue Apron.
Oh. What's
right.
that, Sean?
Yeah.
You're not
Sean-
having burgers, Pat.
Tell me more, Sean.
You look like you want to hear more.
I am. I'm very attentive right now. Have you seen my attentive face?
Yeah, and you look like a guy who might love a burger for dinner, but guess what? We're not just having burgers. We're making short rib burgers with a hoppy cheddar sauce on a pretzel bun, Pat.
Whoa, it just came in my pants.
You're at home, you're preparing, you're changing your underwear, then you go back in the kitchen and you're preparing seared steaks with thyme pan sauce, mashed potatoes, green beans.
That was the one you whipped together for Zito the other day.
Yeah,
Right here.
yeah. And I mean, you really love the crispy shallots too.
Oh, I remember. Remember what you said about them crispy shallots?
Crispy.
About how crispy they were?
Fast crispy. Yep.
You
so
said
crispy.
you said Rice Krispie ain't got no crisp on this.
That's
Yeah.
what I said.
Yeah.
That's what you said.
Crisp.
This is Colonel Crispy.
And the jokes were flying because the time was flying. We did all this in under 45 minutes without even a trip to the grocery store.
What?
Yeah.
I do remember that. It was mind blowing.
I had set aside a whole hour for that, and I was like, I still have 15 minutes left.
Yeah.
Yeah. What are you
I
gonna do?
didn't even use the last 15 minutes.
Oh, that's a quarter at a time almost.
Yeah.
That's what happens when you're Blue Apron because you're the #1 fresh ingredient and recipe delivery service in the country.
Ever heard of it?
Hello? Blue Apron's mission is to make incredible home cooking accessible to everybody. That means all of you.
Boggles the mind how well he did.
Yeah, boggle away.
Boggle.
Can the poor and the rich both
Yep.
take advantage of this offer?
Oh, yeah.
Everyone.
100%. I don't even. Blue Apron
So
achieves that by
Team Zito and Team Diggs can both participate and take advantage of this offer?
This isn't a feudal system in the Dark Ages, Todd.
This is
Yes,
for
everyone
everybody.
can participate.
Yeah.
Everybody.
I'm glad you brought that up, Todd.
My
Thank you.
God.
You know how they do it? Blue Apron achieves this by supporting a more sustainable food system, Todd. Setting the highest standards for ingredients and building a community of home chefs.
One of the best Toddcast ad reads in history.
And let me tell you this: Blue Apron offers 3 meal plans.
What?
The 2-person meal plan. You and your lady, or you and whoever. Maybe your kid.
Yeah.
Tag team back again.
Let's begin.
Party up, party people now. He's in the house now, man. Say party over here, party over there.
Put your hands in the air, wave your dairy hair.
Hit me by the steeple. These meals serve just 2 people.
Woo! There it is.
Woo! There it is.
That's the 2-person meal plan. Tag
Yes,
team.
the 2-person meal plan. You choose from 8 new recipes per week with the choice to receive either 2 or 3 recipes any week. Okay, then you got your family meal plan.
Oh, love
This is
those.
for families.
It's Mother's Day coming up, so think about the fam a little bit.
You know, this serves 4 people. You get to choose from 4 new recipes per week with the choice to receive either 2, 3, or 4 recipes any week.
Got you. What option? That's called options.
That's a lot of options.
A lot of buckets of options.
Great options, but let's get to my favorite option, the wine plan.
Oh, shout out to the drunk.
6 bottles of wine from renowned winemakers delivered monthly.
Wow.
Wow. We're talking about convenient, flexible, high quality. Blue Apron sends only non-GMO ingredients and meals with no added hormones.
Oh, I've been thinking about them hormones.
Got all the hormones we need.
Here's the good news, guys. I want you guys to head over and check out this week's menu and get your first 3 meals free.
What?
You heard me.
3?
Head over there now, check out this week's menu, and get the first 3 meals free.
I got my eyes on the sweet and smoky seared tilapia.
Only through 12 to 8. See, remember that.
man.
It's free?
How do you get it for free?
All you do is head over to blueapron.com/Pat.
What?
Hey, you can even blueapron.com/Pat.
What?
And then you're on your way to free food. And then, I mean, look, this main menu is looking crazy. We're talking about roast pork and salsa verde with sauteed vegetables.
Verde. People forget that means very good.
Yep.
It means very good.
Very good.
Salsa very good.
Oh man, this beef and rice bowl. I had the beef and rice bowl with soft boiled eggs and roasted broccoli yesterday.
Wow.
Oh my God! Let me just say
soft-boiled?
this: to die for.
Because there's the hard boiled people talk about all the time.
gets
Soft
so
boiled
much
marketing, not good.
Yeah.
You guys aren't gonna believe this though.
What?
We're talking this month only, the month of May 2018.
Yeah.
Beef empanadas with roasted sweet potatoes and creamy zucchini.
Never heard of it.
Unbelievable.
I've honestly never heard of
Empanadas?
it.
Oh.
Empanada. That's on the menu of that fast food place.
Yeah, all of them.
But these ones are a lot better, obviously.
Yeah, these are way. This
Yeah,
is talking
fast
about
food
home.
stinks.
Yeah,
It's like
fast
home
food's-
cooked empanada.
Because fast food is what we like to call yesterday's.
Yeah.
Today and the future is home cooking.
Yeah.
If you have a soul, stop it. You know what to do. Head over to blueapron.com/Pat
What?
and get your first 3 meals on the house.
That's unbelievable.
Pretty good.
And there you go, living your best life, eating good. And that's why Zito's dropping pounds.
Who's Haas?
Pat!
What?
I don't know. I don't know where you're going from there. I don't know. I just wanted to yell out the fucking promo code.
Blue Apron's house.
Yep.
They're the ones paying for it. You know what I mean? Let's get this Chase Rice interview. You're going to like it. I mean, if you sat through this.
Oh, my God. This empanada, I brought one in from home. It's fucking decadent.
Smells delicious.
Also kind of sounds like you could be making a movie.
It's decadent.
Adult rated.
No, I'm eating an empanada, Pat.
Oh, okay.
And it's decadent.
Sounds
It's
like,
very decadent.
sounds like fake chow.
It does.
No, that's real.
Yeah, because nobody
Wow,
would
that
believe
was
that you're
delicious.
that good of an actor, by the way. That would have to be a real food.
It's called selling it.
In all those kind of movies, to save money, they took away the boom mic from down where that area is and put in a sound effect of people eating empanadas.
Thank you, Todd.
That is
Facts.
the
That's
world
what we
sex
just did,
selling.
though. We just put that in. That was a sound effect of somebody eating a
Look
real
at this.
empanada.
Look at this right here. I'm going to ball this up. This is facts. Heading your way.
Threw it across the room.
Grab
Todd
it.
caught it.
Yeah.
Now Todd has the ball of facts. He's throwing it back to Nick. Nick catches it, does a one-timer to Zito. Over to me, behind the back to Vibbs. Vibbs drops it.
Oh, back to me. Oh, look at Vibbs dropped the facts.
Vibbs dropping facts, bro, from the clouds.
It's on me. It's on me.
Cloud dropping.
Unbelievable.
Fucking dummy.
Dumbest show in history.
Dumbest show in history.
Let's go to Chase Rice.
Any more of those Zito's mom's empanadas laying around?
I didn't make it.
Zito at the house, fucking full on corn dog empanadas. Like, take the stick out, fucko.
I don't know what empanadas are.
They're so good.
I don't either.
It's dough. It's it's meat or whatever you put in the middle, and it's dough wrapped around it.
That's a pierogi.
Yeah, but these ones you like crimp the edges and shit.
It's a pierogi.
I've had pierogies. Those are more of a soft. These are more of a crispy flaker outing.
It's
Like a caramel apple empanada.
It's almost a chimichanga.
Is that the
Almost
caramel?
a chimichanga.
I'm gonna fuck you guys.
It is a Mexican pierogi.
Yeah, it's a pierogi.
It's a fucking. It's closer to a hot pocket than a pierogi.
Yeah.
Wow.
Because here's why I know. I have my grandmother's brother was a Korean war vet. And it was actually my uncle. He had his legs cut off, right? 'Cause that's
Right.
where I originally thought of the joke. Because it was
Yeah,
my uncle.
sugar
Had
leg.
it. Yes, foot. But he was gay, and I swear on my good eye, this is a true story. He was gay, and when he came back, somehow when he was in Korea, he met a Russian ballet dancer.
Okay.
So I grew up, and we'd go to Yuma, Arizona,
prima
to
ballerina?
visit. Yeah, to visit my uncle Johnny and Connie. I just thought they were roommates. I didn't know what gay meant back then. But
Johnny and Donnie.
Johnny and Connie. So Connie, his name's Costa Hopfer. He's a Russian ballet dancer, and he's an amazing cook though. So he used to
Yeah.
make pierogies, and we would fucking bang them out.
And they looked exactly like empanadas.
They were smaller, and they looked like more of a packaged unit, not sewn up at the top.
All right, let's go to the
Was Marlon Brando and Richard Pryor roommates?
What did you say? Gonzo's got the recording.
Thank God.
Let's get the Chase Rice.
Pierogies are good.
They are good. I like empanadas too, I think, because I think I've had them before with pierogies.
They're amazing.
Chase Rice.
Yeah, dude, I'm down to 200 pounds. I started losing weight for a music video, and then because we did like a shirtless thing, which didn't even really. I was underwater, so it didn't matter. But if there was a shot, I didn't want to be fat. We can talk about that on there.
I think we're recording right now. That's
There
probably
you go.
on.
Well, shit, I'll get up on the mic.
Yeah, if I had to guess, that one's on. So you did a full body cutting, fat cutting situation for your big sexy moment to possibly be sexiest man on earth in a music video, and it got cut completely out of it.
Well, no, we were just underwater.
Did you have a six pack?
Yeah, man, I've
Did
still
you-
got a little bit of a six pack.
Does that feel good?
I don't know. I guess. I mean, I just like being in shape because college football, man. We were. I had to be big all the time. So now it's going. I'm trying to go the other way. Just kind of trying to be.
You do look small. You
okay,
look
man.
small.
Man, you sound like Garrett Reynolds. Garrett was my college roommate. He's an offensive lineman for a couple teams forever in the NFL. Played like 10 years.
Oh, good for him.
And he's
though.
like, the funny thing is, not so funny, but he was like, man, I was sitting in an airport and there was a broken bench. And I always give him shit. It's like, hey, dude, didn't realize you were in L.A. airport. And so he got back to me. He was like, all good, man. Just get back to, let's just hang out again when you can bench 135 again. And literally the next week was when we shot the video, and I tore my pec in the video. So
That's what happens whenever you do look like you'd look like a model. You do look like a model, doesn't he? He looks like a model. You got that chiseled jawline right now. You look like you're going full on. You're trying to get the sexiest man. That's what you're trying to do right now.
Not really, man. I just want to feel good. I run around on stage, but the thing about it is,
you're an active performer.
yeah. So that's what I'm trying to figure out with the surgery, whether I get my pec repaired or not. But because I'm running around all the time.
Tore his pec, by the way, benching just a week ago.
No, snowboarding.
Oh, really?
Yeah, snowboarding.
Where at?
In Mammoth Mountain, California, or Mammoth Lakes.
Are you a good snowboarder?
Pretty good, yeah.
Really? Like not your first time. You're like an experienced snowboarder.
Yeah, man. So we just wanted to do for the video. The song's called "Eyes on You." We wanted to do just what I would do. For my music videos, for whatever reason, we always try to make people cry, and it's like, why are we doing this, man? Why are we doing this to everybody? So for Eyes on You, we wanted to.
Criers do well, by the way. Free Willy, still watch it. John Q. Movies, things that make you cry really tend to do well.
Is John Q the "It's not goodbye, it's see you later"?
Yes. Yeah. See, I almost just cried right there. You're in good company right there, man. So this one, you try to have a good time with it, and you tore your tit.
Yeah, I tore my titty. So yeah. We tried to just show what I would normally do. A little road trip from Mammoth Lakes down to Coachella and Joshua Tree. And the first day I tore my pec. So
how's the video going? Pretty good.
It's good, man.
What did you do with the tour? You finished it?
We finished it. That was the last run of the day that I tore my pec.
Is you going to the hospital and doctor getting it checked in the video?
No, because I didn't do that till the video was done.
Oh, see, you going straight in there right afterwards, getting your tit checked out. Yeah, it's torn. Still going to Coachella. Still going to Joshua
now you're
Tree.
going the crying route. I go into the hospital. Like my baby's sitting there kissing on me.
But it's a comeback tale. It's a comeback tale. How you finish the race. That's what
comeback tale.
What's the song called? Eyes on You.
Eyes on You. It's a love song, man. It might make you cry.
That's what you fucking do. Brought a miserable guy in here, Chase Rice. He's skinny. He's a heartthrob. It's a big moment. Chase Rice, ladies and gentlemen, by the way. Guy who was a college football player at North Carolina, right?
Yeah.
Middle linebacker.
I was a middle and outside linebacker. That was the last game I played. Was against. I did 3 interviews this morning for a show coming up, and all 3. I never know what they are till I'm doing the interview, and all 3 were for Charlestown.
West Virginia?
West Virginia.
Chuck down. That's awesome.
All 3. We have a show coming up there, I guess. But and dude, yeah, that was the last song I heard walking off the field in college was Country Roads.
We only won by 1 too.
It was a good game.
It's an extra point there at the end. That's a real shame that happened.
Oh man, yeah.
That was a great fucking game.
It was a good game. It was split. Do you remember it as more West Virginia fans or more Carolina?
More West Virginia fans.
See, that's what my guys do too. For whatever reason, in my mind, I thought it was split, like the one side yellow, the one side.
So
Carolina
Charlotte's
blue.
a big banking city, I guess. So West Virginia, there's a lot of WVU people in Charlotte. Like that's just a known thing. Charlotte's a WVU place, so that's why we're pretty excited to get there.
That was one of the last games they've had there that were sold out. I mean, that was a big game. There
Yeah.
was 2 good teams that year.
Yeah, it was very much under promoted, I believe. But the game ended up good. That's like we had Georgia Tech in the Gator Bowl, and they had Calvin Johnson.
Yeah.
And in the first half, they threw him the ball every play. I think he had 190 yards. And then the second half, they didn't give him the ball, and we beat them too. But it was
I
like
don't get why teams do that.
it makes no sense.
Yeah,
it makes no sense.
stupid.
Connecticut did it with Donald Brown. I think you guys did it
We
with.
played Donald Brown. We played Calvin Johnson. We also played. Hell, you guys had Noel Devine and Pat White,
Yep, that was Pat White. That was
Stacked.
his last game.
and one of the best punters in all of college football.
Yep, and kicker too. He's a stud. And kicker. It was windy there though that day.
I don't remember that.
So-
Dude, it was the end of a senior year that didn't go the way I planned because I was hurt that year. So
That sucks.
Kind of sucked.
That's the thing with football. That's the difference, I think, between maybe music and football. Is there's a lot of luck when it comes to athletics because you got to stick. You can't tear a tit out of nowhere.
Did you say you're injury prone then?
Oh wow!
Yeah, man,
Jake
I
just
kind of
took a
am.
question out.
It
Yeah.
kind of sucks. I don't know what. Plus, I do a bunch of shit that's kind of crazy. But yeah, this is the first injury I've ever had where, like, if I say I played college football or football period, I'd have to get it fixed. This is the one where I have surgery scheduled for Tuesday, and I don't know. Let's ask the people. I don't know. Should I get surgery or not?
Well, let's talk about it. Are you at the beginning of a tour right now? What is your schedule? What does your life look like
Yeah.
here for the next couple of months?
So we have one show next week in Myrtle Beach,
Oh,
and then we're rolling.
Myrtle Beach, what a fucking place.
Love that.
Redneck Riviera, bro.
Take a spacesuit.
Have you been there? Do you go there a lot?
Yeah, we're playing Bike Week again this year, which we've done before.
You go down there. What's that? The frog place?
Senior Frogs?
Senior Frogs.
I haven't been to that one.
Well, you just walk in there and you say team meeting to the bartenders. They will know.
Really?
Yeah, they will know.
At every Senior Frogs or just that one?
Just the one in Myrtle Beach. One in Myrtle Beach, you go, hey, team meeting, and the bartenders all will turn their head, perk up, and they will say, do you know Pat? It's a real thing. This is a true story. I've gone 2 years later. I went there one time, did a team meeting for AQ Shipley. We were having a party down there for him, and we were at Senior Frogs, and it was a bunch of football players. Okay. So, like, whenever I was ordering shots, I would tell the bartenders to go to, like, my friends that were down at the other end of the bar and be like, yo, tell them team meeting. Will you tell them down there? And they're like, you got it. Go down there. They would come back, and at that moment, I would order 150 shots. Okay? So I did it like 3-4 times a night, and we did there 3 straight nights. Okay, so like as soon as I walked in, the bartenders started chanting like "team meeting," like excited, right?
Really?
So we go back 2 years later. It was like last year. Or it was like no, it was probably like
A couple summers ago.
yeah, it was like maybe 2 years ago. So this was like 4 years ago this happened. 2 years later, we go back. We walk into Senior Frog. Literally, completely forgot about the team meeting thing. I've done this in a lot of different cities. I completely forgot about this happening. And the bartender just stops, literally just stops in her track and stares at me and goes, team meeting. And I was like,
Oh, God.
oh, yeah. They made a fucking bird call through the bar. Like there was other bars. They like went and told the bartender outside, yo, team meeting's back. Team meeting's back. It was a wild situation.
So did you have a wild night that night?
Yeah, what are you talking about? Yeah, what are you talking
A
about?
lot of fire. You were going fireball that night.
Yes. It was a wild evening. Myrtle Beach is only blackouts. That's all Myrtle Beach is. That's all it's known for.
Yeah, oh man, one of my last shows there. Was my own brother get kicked out?
Yep. That's what Myrtle Beach is.
My brother got kicked out of the show. Connor Barth, who was the kicker at Carolina when you were at West Virginia, he got kicked out. I think his brother poured an entire beer on his own head or something crazy.
That's what Myrtle Beach is.
Myrtle Beach got them.
And I think they embrace that reputation too. Like Myrtle Beach is like, yeah, come on in. You know what's going on.
Yeah.
Come black out in our city.
See, they embrace it. Like sounds like Panama City, or they're kind of shunning it away.
They made it illegal to be awesome.
We did we did some shows there in Panama City, and it was on the beach, spring break. Luke, actually, I think Kenny Chesney started it way back in the day. And then Luke Bryan made it this big thing, and then they shut it down.
What do you do now for spring breaks? What is your tour? You're in the middle of a tour. We're getting back to that.
Oh yeah. No, okay. So we don't start till Myrtle Beach first show. Really, we're not really doing a tour this year. We're just doing show after show after show, which basically call it a summer tour, whatever you want to call it. We're not on an official tour.
So you're getting a bunch of gigs, but you just haven't put it together as a tour.
Yeah, I mean that is the tour. That makes up the tour. You can either go out on your own and do your own thing, or you can go open for somebody else. Or once you get to that level, you can be that.
Gotcha.
That big revival tour, Kenny Chesney. That's what we did with him too.
By the way, are you scared of Mason Ramsey? Mason Ramsey's about to take all the.
Oh, is that the kid?
He's a boy. Okay, he's not just a kid. He's a
Kid.
yodel
He's a
boy.
superstar.
Yodel boy.
Hey, hit that music. Hit that music right now, Nick. Have you ever heard a song this perfect, Chase? Do you hear that, Chase? Listen to that guitar. Just
Crisp, clean.
oh my god.
Oh, is this famous?
Excuse me. Excuse me, Chase. Don't talk over the boy.
Don't get me wrong, it's pretty cool to be
On TV.
so all the folks at home
Can see me.
and that I'm living
Bars?
in all the things I
Bars?
used to dream about.
So who wrote this song for this kid?
Tyler Hubbard from Florida Georgia Line.
Didn't we say that too?
Yeah, that's Tyler.
Is it really?
Uh huh.
Because I did say when I heard this song, I said this sounds like the Florida Georgia Line.
I mean, he's signed. I don't know. He's signed to their label, right? Or not FGL's, but the same label basically FGL came up with.
Guys,
Wow.
when I talk about knowing music, as
you
soon as
know
I hear
music.
it, huh?
If you heard Florida Georgia Line, you heard correctly.
I did hear that.
There you go. I don't know if Joey produced it. Matt Overton just texted me, by the way.
What did he say? Something about Bachelor? That motherfucker, man.
Probably,
He
bro.
loves the dumbest shit. That guy. He's an incredible human. Matt Overton is one of the best humans I've ever met. But he loves some dumb shit, that guy.
He said you need to lose weight like me.
Who, me?
No, he said,
I am getting a little fat. I'm
He
getting a
said,
little
what time
comfortable.
would you be good to roll down? He's coming to the show tonight. So.
Oh, nice. You gonna let him sing a little bit? By the way, he's got
absolutely.
some pipes.
Does he?
Overton, yeah.
Well, he sang last time we were at 8 Seconds, and he wore your shirt. That was like the week you retired.
Well, tell him I appreciate that. I mean, that's very nice. He probably was wearing the one, so he looked a little thinner.
I
know
think
what
you
mean?
broke his heart when you did that.
I know. I told him it was
Man.
going to happen, though. He heard it was going to happen like probably 3 months before it happened.
Yeah, he said he knew for a while.
Yeah, and they all thought I was bullshitting, though. Everybody thought I was bullshitting. And then when I pulled the trigger, I got a lot of texts like, you motherfucker. You really did it, didn't you? You son of a bitch. It was nice. So, Chase, you got new music on the deck? What do you got going on? Are
Man,
you always writing?
Yeah, pretty much. Well, yeah. Because
Like in your phone?
So I just had, I got ideas in here and stuff. I got an idea of 10 songs I want to put out after. So Lambs and Lions just came out in November.
By the way, can you play that Lions song?
Oh man, Lions we open our shows with that.
That's a good idea, by the way. I want to open my life with this one.
That's a good one.
This is a great song. Oh,
Yeah, that'll get your attention. So
did you write these bars?
oh yeah.
You wrote these bars right here?
Yeah, no, I did not write the Lord's Prayer. I did not write that.
Turn this up.
Man, that's what we listened to before football games, though. So I was like, man, what would be something to get me jacked up for the album?
This is
To
awesome.
set the tone. So,
I think you did well with this song, by the way.
man, thank you. I wanted to write something that I would listen to before a game.
I could see you with this. You get headphones on.
I usually start backstage singing this part.
We're about to go play West Virginia and fucking lose. I didn't do shit in that game.
I didn't do shit in that game either. Like,
Shit.
I think I had one. I was done.
So you wrote that song,
yeah, man. I write almost all my music.
which is why I respect you, by the way, because I am very much a lyric guy as opposed to the way the song sounds. A lot of people in here just like the way the song sounds, which is I assume a lot of humans do, but I go straight to the lyrics because I want to hear the person, right? I want to hear the story. And boy, I must live in quite a tight bubble because whenever I was watching this award show and some song won like Song of the Year that I enjoyed, and I was like, man, and then they had like 14 writers for it. I was like, who the fuck's voice is this now? Like I feel like I've been lied to. You know what I mean?
I don't know how that happens. Usually with stuff like that, it's usually a core of a few people, then like literally 2 or 3, and then the other ones somehow get in it.
Because like when I hear Kenny
change enough
Chesney,
to get credit.
A Trip Around the Sun with Kenny Chesney is like one of my favorite like lyric songs, right? It's like such a good perspective song. It's
a great song.
And I'm assuming there's like 72 writers to that. So I'm like, Kenny, I thought you were talking to me there, but no, it turns out it's a whole fucking village talking to me. So it was a little bit of a stab to my heart, Chase. That's why I like your music, because you write it. You write your own stuff, which is a big deal, I think.
I think for me, it's a big deal. For a lot of artists, it's not, and I'm not going to take credit away from them for that. But for me, I I have a list of all these songs for my next album.
So Heartland Radio, which is hosted by Todd McComas and the boys here, they have a section called Notes, I believe, right?
Right,
Yeah.
phone notes.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Phone notes.
phone notes are right here. That's what I live in.
And here are some of your notes you got here. And this is for your next album?
For my next album, it says album 4. I don't have a name for it yet, but
Oh, we can probably help with that. Let's get the pencils out.
I have a
All right,
song.
get your pens out.
Yep, everybody.
I have a song called. Let's see what we got here. We wrote a song called Telephone.
Oh, tell her.
You guys write out fully. I'm gonna draw the pictures of it.
Okay, you draw on a telephone. I'll write the word out. Okay, telephone.
I'll do the math.
All it was supposed to be. That's a title on there.
Oh my
not gonna
God,
do-
that's a relationship that didn't work, huh?
No, well, right now it's working.
Oh, so it is all that it's supposed to be right
Well,
now.
all it was supposed to be was just a hookup, a one night stand.
Oh, we like that.
And
So
then
it's
it
a
turns out to be
Tinder
more.
situation. You swipe right, she swiped right. We had sex. Wow, what's happening? We're dating.
We're dating. Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
okay.
not- I don't. Yeah. I'll just we'll go with that.
Yeah, you're not on Tinder. I understand. You can't be. It's weird for people that are popular.
They have a famous one, don't they? Like or whatever.
Connor
people,
Daly
I don't-
figured out how to get on there somehow. All it was supposed to be. Okay.
That's good. Probably good. Now, none of these are for sure going on. I don't know yet. We'll see. This is next album we're talking.
We'll be the judge of this.
Oh, okay, cool. What else we
I
got?
like that condescending. Okay.
Song called "Over Me."
Over me. Okay.
That one's not. That one's basically "Girl, Get All Over Me." Now it's a catchy song. That's a catchy one. It's a sex song.
More sex.
Oh, so we got sex.
Sex.
This one was
sex.
supposed to be sex.
Is there a song called Under Me?
That'll be on the album 5.
Got it.
That's when you want to put in at work. You know
what I'm saying?
Hi-oh. Noah?
Why hit one home run when you get 3? Let's do work.
Huh? Come on, Cuzzy.
And then I get this is one so far my favorite one that I'm thinking is definitely going on there. It's called 25 Wexford Street.
Can't wait to see who grew up there.
I don't know, but God help them.
Is that you?
That was no. 25 Wexford Street is a bar that we played in Dublin, Ireland.
Let's go.
Dude, it was a good night.
So you're just as paying homage to how wild the Irish were that evening.
Yes,
Okay, cool.
Absolutely.
I've been to Ireland as well. It seemed as if every human there was intoxicated.
that night they were.
Yes,
Oh my God.
wild. Like rolling out of the bar.
I mean, I was rolling out of the bar.
I watched an 80-year-old man in a small town in Ireland as he was trying to leave literally do a fucking like body roll on the wall, and then the door happened, somebody opened it, and he just fell. Just fell right out the door. Laid there for 20, 25 minutes. Nobody said a word. Nobody said a word. I was like, I love this place.
Man, it was one of the, and we were only there for like 14 hours or something. We flew in, did the show, and had to leave right away.
Does Ireland like country music?
They did, yeah, they really do.
How do you
we
know
sold
that?
out that night, and literally a sold out show, and it was 100 people. It was that small. It was a room almost this small.
Okay, so this one's in Ireland.
25 Wexford Street,
Okay, all right.
and then one more.
How many songs do you need for an album? 7?
These days, I think the Grammys consider an album 6, and it used
The
to be
wussification of America.
that used to be an EP, and now people aren't buying albums; they're streaming music. So it's almost like people aren't going to know anymore.
Everything's singles, by the way, nowadays.
Yeah,
Everything's
people aren't going to
singles.
know. Remember that song that was on that album that was so good? That's not going to be that anymore. Abbey Road, like you're not going to know what was on what album because it's all streaming.
100% right. And what's the last one called?
The last one would be called, and this isn't the last one. This is just a song called "Belong."
Belong.
Belong, and
you
it's that one I love because we didn't mean to write it. We were trying to write something else that day, and Chris DiStefano gets on the piano and just starts humming this melody.
That's an Italian, I can tell.
He is Italian. That's correct.
That's terrible.
Just got back from Italy snowboarding. Actually,
You did?
Didn't tear my tit there, but
What a little life you live. Snowboarding in Italy? Jesus
well, we've been
Christ.
off. We've been off, man.
Oh, yeah,
Let's
yeah.
go.
Because now you're about to get it. You're about to get it right
When
now.
I'm off, I go. I go travel. I
As
go
you
have
should.
fun.
Because that's how you write songs, by the way. You
It-
experience life.
Yeah, all it was supposed to be was I was literally. Let's see.
Yeah, let's hear it. We're excited for this. This is going to be a little mind breaker thing. Where's the girl from?
Florida.
Nice. So you took a little trip down to Florida. You go down to Fort Lauderdale.
Swiped right.
Swiped right on everything in the city.
On,
Cast
every-
a wide-
on everything in this.
Cast a wide net. You might catch a crab or two in there. You never know.
So this song,
Every
man.
once in a while, catch a fucking swordfish. That's what happened.
So, man, I got to find the right one. I'm looking at my voice notes. I'm rolling down the mountain, last run of the day in Val Gardena, Italy, and this song hits me as I'm going out, and I pull out my phone while I'm snowboarding, and let's see.
So you write what you as you're snowboarding, because it's probably like motorcycling, by the way. It's very like meditation. When you get on a motorcycle, it's like because you're
think
detached
I
from
got it.
everything. All right, let's hear it.
So,
I'm excited. What is this? This is while you're snowboarding?
hold on, let me get it to play on the speaker if that's a thing that happens. iPhone, there we go.
Tim Cook, fuck that guy.
Speaker, there we go.
Fuck Tim Cook.
This is how it starts. Really, that's it. Listen to the end. Top of me. That's notes right there.
Wow, by the way, I've seen 8 Mile. That is how it works. Eminem did the same thing in a bus.
That was all it was supposed to be. Something like that.
Yep.
Look at you
That's-
reminding
That's how it
yourself.
starts.
That's
Yeah.
cool.
It's so, and I'm literally snowboarding as I'm taking that note.
By the way, that was one of the coolest things I've ever heard. Because if that song goes on to do really well, can
It's
you
a
do that?
sick
Can you do
song.
that again? Can you do that again so I don't talk over it? We
Actually,
need-
yeah, if you want to.
yeah, because if this does good, I mean,
And then I'll actually play you a little snippet of the demo.
look
I
at
have a
us.
demo.
This is a big fuck.
This is how it starts.
Don't talk over it.
On top of me, but I was you was a it was just supposed to be a one night stand.
All right.
By
so
the way,
there you go, right there.
Your
There's that.
voice sounds delicious while snowboarding.
Man, thank you.
Unbelievable.
I slowed down. I'm rolling down the mountain as that played. So now I got this. This is a demo.
Yeah, by the way, if you heard the shit Kanye's put out recently, I think you keep that bam, bam in there. I think you're gonna kill it.
So all right,
that
let's see.
album's
All
gonna
it was
be
supposed to be. All it was supposed to be.
I think it's going to be bad. You can't be in the middle of 45 different wars.
And this is the first song I wrote when I got back from Val Gardena. I'm gonna fast forward it to.
By the way, the girl has to feel good that you're thinking about.
Text the next second I'm gone. Damn it, girl, I swear to God, it was supposed to be a one-night stand in a two-night town. A little wake up in the morning, hey, I'll see you around. You were a snap on my phone, another notch on the bell, but I'm here and you're there, and the candles are melted. A drink in a crowd and a night hanging out, just a kiss in a cab on the way to your house. We do what we do, you pretend you sleep when I leave. That's all it was supposed to be.
That's a good song.
Shows alert.
When are you putting that out? That's a summer song.
Well, it's next album, so I'm still So how it works is usually
You got to get that out for cuffing season, bro. When's that? Fall? You got to get that out for cuffing
What
season.
is that? What is cuffing season?
That's when everybody gets a relationship when the weather's about to get cold.
Oh,
It's called cuffing season. That's a real
I
thing.
never knew that was a thing.
It's a real thing. So
you're single for the summer.
Yep.
and then cuffing season comes like fall, winter when everybody's like hibernating for the
Cuff
winter.
your chick.
And start
Chase.
breaking up late March, April.
Yeah, this is something you should get out for cuffing season. I think. Just something to think about.
So how it works in our world?
That was incredible. By the way.
Process is awesome.
That was really cool.
I didn't mean to. Like, that's pretty cool to see where it went from to where it is.
Are you completely sober during this thoughts? Or are you high? Do you like you?
I was sober. Well, we'd had a couple beers going on the mountain.
Got you.
Do
Do you smoke?
Some, yeah.
To creative juices?
It just to escape for a little bit.
That's what life is, really. Looking for an escape, to be honest with you. People call our show that because it's so dumb.
See, I just try to.
Down the Mountain, not a bad album song.
Yeah.
Album title.
Down the mountain, by the way. You can't
Down the
get.
mountain.
The issue is you're going to have one song about failure because there's a one time you couldn't get down your tit. You know what I mean?
That's true.
You almost made it. Like halfway home, maybe you call that song.
Maybe that song. Yeah, dude, I was the last run of the damn day.
No, it's
so
always
the last
last
run
run.
of this day, we come up with a song, and the last run of the other day, I tore my tit. So.
Well, I think that could be a good song, though, if you just.
Last run.
That's why it's always worth to get that last run in.
Last
Last
run.
run.
They're going to think it's your retirement
But then
album.
it's going to be my last album. Yeah, I can't go there.
No. You just have
No, the
an
last
encore.
run of the day.
Yeah.
The-
It was
the
a good
next
run.
day.
People don't respect a good run.
People
do
don't
they?
respect a good run.
Yeah.
You got to respect a good run.
Brett Favre did not. Who else, Sean? Who else? There was a lot of people that didn't.
A lot of people, who else didn't respect a good run?
A lot of fucking people. Cher, she's on her fifth farewell tour. That lady.
Never
Good for
respect
her.
a good run.
Madonna. She didn't
Madonna?
respect a good run.
I respect a good run.
Yeah, you should never do a final tour because you know it's not the final one.
Yeah, Elton John's been doing it for 20 years now. He's been on a farewell tour. Not a bad way to sell tickets, though. Something you should think. You should think about doing it now.
Well, that's like Venice, Italy. Like they say, people tell them that the city is actually sinking or the water's rising or however. And I asked the guy on the gondola. I rode a gondola. It was pretty cool.
Did you write a song on there? Did you write probably real emotional shit on that.
No, that was more just fun, man. It's not as it's whatever. I was with my buddy, like I was with a dude.
Oh, okay, yeah. You're not wrong. Chase, by the way, not a bad little angle for you to take. Something to think about 2018, Chase. All right?
Hey.
Look around.
Yeah, I don't think that would work for me.
Okay.
But anyway, yeah. So the guy on the gondola was like, "Dude, no. People just say that," and it's an Italian accent. He said, "People just say that to make people visit."
It's going away. This city might never be. It's such an organized situation over there in Italy. And I would have never fucking guessed. The whole city's lying.
Yeah, we're smart.
It is. You guys are good at deception, if I had to guess. Yeah. So when you write a song, play Ready, Set, Roll. Did you enjoy this song?
Did I enjoy it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I loved it. Well, this was the first song I ever wrote that I was ecstatic about when I wrote it. I was freaking out like, man, this could change my career, and it did.
That has to feel. Were you on a mountain or anything, or were you just at your
I
house?
was in the studio. It was my first write with Chris DiStefano and Red Akins. So it was my first write with, that was at the beginning of my career, so it was the first write with established, like, holy shit, these are big writers.
Who's Chris DiStefano?
He's just a big-time writer in Nashville. Huge. And he produced this as well. He's producing some stuff on me still.
That has to feel good right there.
Felt good. I knew it was a hit the day I wrote it. Same with song Eyes on You, which is going to be my next single. I knew it was a monster the day we wrote it.
That has to feel good.
We played this on the show today.
I'll tell you what, dick feels a little bigger probably after you write one of these. You get the thing done, you're all done, you're like, you know what? Think we just wrote a banger. That's got to feel pretty good.
It does feel good, man, for real.
How long does it take to record this song like this?
Well, that day we wrote it and recorded it. That basically sounds exactly like that the same day. And that's Chris. That's how good he is because he programs. He sits at a desk kind of like you with a couple speakers like that, and plays his instruments, and gets it all done in one day.
And you sing into a microphone, and it's over.
Yep.
Ready, set, let's roll. How
And
many?
now the process gets harder because I want it to sound better than this. Not that this sounds bad, but
This does sound like shit. That's what I was thinking. I'm joking.
No, but I just gotta. I wanted to take it to the next level, so now we do a couple more things to make it tougher on me, which at the end makes it better.
What does that mean? Like a little deeper? You make it go a little.
Yeah, just find different drum sounds, make me sing it better, make us find a different guitar tone or just a different instrument that, like, what is that? I didn't even know that should be in there, but it's cool.
What songs do you enjoy playing during the summer months? This is one of them.
I love this one. Yeah, this one's fun. Most shows, not all of them, but I will play Cruise from time to time.
Oh.
Which I was a writer on. I don't know if you knew that.
I think you did tell me that, by the way.
Possibly.
Florida
But-
Georgia Line song, Cruise.
Yep, that was their first big hit. And now they've made that. They've obviously got other hits, but
Everything they put out is a big hit. Florida Georgia Line. by the way.
huge.
Everything
Do
they
you play
put.
many covers?
What I like to do. I like to do it's a kind of a '90s rock, spot in the show. I play some Blink 182, some.
Oh, what songs? What Blink?
Yeah, we play some Lit, Own Worst Enemy. We play some of that. Blink, we play. I took her out. It was a Friday night. What's that? Whatever that song's
So you get the
called.
feeling right.
What's
We
My
started
Age Again?
making
What's my
out.
age again? All the small things. We play that sometimes.
This is
Play
weird.
Free Fallin' sometimes. Just some older stuff. And then I like to do. Sometimes I do this. I do a spot where it's guys that I've opened for. So I'll play some covers of current guys that were cool enough to take me on the road. Just kind of tip of the hat to them.
That's probably a pretty big deal, huh? For somebody to take you on the road.
It's a big deal, yeah. Because they only got so many spots. So to get that spot,
Yoda boy.
and that's kind of where Yoda boy is gonna be out there with somebody.
I bet you Kenny takes him.
I doubt that, seriously. Kenny,
He's got Scooter Braun on his shit.
Sounds like someone's jealous.
Somebody's jealous. Unbelievable. Chase Yoda boy.
I don't know. I'm jealous. I went out with Kenny. I loved it, man.
How awesome.
I don't know. That's Kenny's deal. But, man, I think he'll probably be doing a lot of stuff with FGL and them. They got a tight-knit group over there, so good for him. I mean, Mason Ramsey's his name?
Yeah, he's going to be on a lot of drugs here in a couple of years. We're predicting a pretty heavy downfall.
Man, I'm not kidding you, though. I'm 32 years old. For the last 6 years when I first started doing it, probably, okay, let's call it the first 4 or 5 years of my career, dude, you lose your mind. You lose when the success starts coming in. If you're not ready for it, it's dangerous.
Well, and you have no idea who wants you for what, right?
Right, absolutely. You still kind of don't.
Like,
most
who
of
the
time.
fuck is this guy?
He's a loser. Yeah, no. See, I met John. John's my John Lassard, Too Hard Lassard, we call him. He is my tour manager,
Oh, that's awesome.
and so
What do you call him?
tour manager?
No,
Too Hard Lassard.
Too Heartless
Too Hard Lassard. His last name is Lassard.
Too hard.
Lassard.
Too hard. Lassard.
That's a hell of a fucking name to have. That's a good
He
nickname.
lives up to it, man.
Oh yeah.
Guy's tough as nails.
So you're his tour manager? So what does that mean? You set up all the travel, the dates, everything like that?
Yeah, so basically, like Chase's agency, CAA, which I'm sure you're familiar with.
I've heard of 'em, yep.
football-wise, Yeah, they'll send me the contracts of all the shows, for the whole year, and then I just basically execute said contracts.
Mic to the mouth, John.
Make
I know
sure he
you're
gets
not
paid.
I know you're not a singer or a rapper.
It's getting hard to hear you, Lassard.
Sorry about that.
Is he Italian? Are you Italian?
No, I'm French Canadian.
Oh,
That's
bonjour.
oui, oui.
You
Yeah,
see
what's
this?
up with that Canada map? Yeah.
So it's funny you asked that because
Zoom in, Pat.
Yep, you got it. My show is pretty large in Canada, the Sirius show, and people call in. And I always ask them where they're from, and then I got to find it on the map. You know what I mean? Because I don't know.
Tough way to go about it. You could Google it.
Oh, you think I just got nothing going on whenever I'm in the middle of a live show, Chase? Huh?
You got enough time to
you need
bust
a
out
tour
that
manager.
contraption.
He holds the mic the entire time. He can't.
I
type.
do hold the mic the entire time.
I know. Why don't you put it on a stand? Like
I'm
all
a
of us?
mover. I'm a mover.
I get it. I
I
get
like to
that.
move a lot. And we had one where it was like a longer one for me so I could move.
Yeah.
And then it started squeaking the entire time. I go, fuck it. Just let me hold the thing.
Yeah, I know. I like it.
You know what I mean? So you execute the travel.
Yeah, just basically all the logistics. We got.
How long you been with CAA?
Since basically day one, so probably 6-7 years.
Good for you, man.
Mm-hmm.
How long you been with CAA?
I've just been with Chase. So Chase hired me. I actually used to book Chase's shows, back when we first started out. Just
That's
kinda
when
doing
you know,
everything.
like you just said a minute ago, like how do you know who's in it for
Yes.
what? Like so, him and I met at just a party in Nashville, just hanging out because I was watching NASCAR, at the party. I didn't really when I go to parties, and I was sober that night. So if I'm sober, I'm at a party, I might as well just leave because I don't like being around drunk people.
Yes,
when I'm sober.
agreed. By the way,
Yeah, and it's so I was just.
it's weird that
sitting
you
there
were
watching.
at that party sober. By the way, just something.
I don't know why I was. Maybe I was
Not
just
that
on.
sober,
Maybe I
don't
was
think.
just.
There was an ice luge there. So
Maybe I was just on my way. I don't remember.
Maybe at the party sober, not a bad song right there. Something to think about.
At
right
the
there.
party sober, I leave.
Yeah.
Song over. Song over. So I met John, and he comes up to me and just starts talking. You big NASCAR fan, whatever, and we just became. You know how you meet buddies. Sometimes it's just easy. And then so basically, long story short, he started. I was fed up with Nashville. I was like, man, nobody wants to book me. Nobody wants to help me get out there. And all I wanted to do was tour. I didn't even want to play on radio yet. I wanted to go get fans first. And so John started making calls and emails and doing
That's
it for
awesome.
me.
I had no idea what I was doing,
No
but I was in college, so I was just trying it, and
It worked.
out. Yeah,
Look at you. Good
Yeah.
for you, man. That's a really cool story, by
yeah,
the way.
man. It's Chase is easy guy to work for. He's probably the most driven dude I've ever worked for. So it's pretty easy to keep that fire going. So.
That's beautiful.
Well, you got this job right where you're still in college, so it's the only guy you've worked with.
that is true. That is true.
I'm glad you said it.
Yeah. It's not a bad gig, though, straight out of college, by the way. Start touring with a country
Well,
musician.
it wasn't like that in the beginning. I mean, we were in my truck half the time.
Yeah.
I mean, living off of Adderall and chewing tobacco, driving 12 hours in the
brutal.
snow.
Where'd you go, Vanderbilt?
No, I went to Belmont.
I don't know.
Down in Nashville. It's right next to Vanderbilt. It's a music business school down in
Small little private school.
Small, yeah. You always see them like the 15 seed playing Duke. You know what I mean? They're
Oh,
always
that's
like
awesome.
that. They're but no, Vandy. You don't like Vandy kids. They can kick rocks. So no offense to anybody here that went.
No,
to Vandy.
nobody here went to college. Yeah, we're in a good spot. You're full-time Nashville?
Yeah, I live in Nashville. I've lived there since 7-8 years, somewhere around there.
You like the Predators?
I love the Predators. I got a shirt you guys just gave me that said "Big Swingin' Pekka."
It's a good shirt.
It's a good shirt.
Good shirt.
They're a good team, too. The Tennessee Titans partying in the fucking crowd is that Nashville Predators atmosphere might be the
Atmosphere.
best in fucking hockey, to be honest with you.
It's the best. I mean, John's from Boston, and
Oh, dude, it smokes like Boston playoff atmosphere.
It's
not even
wild
close.
down
it's
there.
a party town, man.
It's a festival. Everybody sees it
It
as
is.
because none of you guys have jobs down there, right?
And this year, I don't have a real job. I mean,
that's
music is awesome.
what I'm saying. You don't have to wake up early the next morning, so those
Exactly.
games are just like another gig for people,
Man, it
basically.
is, especially on a Saturday or something. I wanted to go tonight, and now here we are stuck in Indianapolis with you.
Beautiful. What do you have a show tonight? What's going on? You're in Indianapolis. This is last night, obviously, so it's you won't get any push from this.
That's okay.
Which is good.
No, I think it's probably sold out.
But next
anyway.
time.
Look at that.
But next time.
Of course it is.
Well, it's a
Why not
radio show.
even say that?
It's for one of the radio stations. Here.
WFMS.
WFM.
So how does that work? Your contract with your agency or music label says you have to do so many radio shows?
This one's no. You don't have to do any if you don't want. This one's more just when some stations treat you well and they play your stuff a lot. You just want it's kind of a thank you to them, and it's a man. You got to figure out a way with working with radio how to make a good relationship between both sides, and that's how that's how Kenny Chesney's been around so long. He just stays on the radio, and that's because he has good relationships with these stations and these people that work at the station. So every now and then you just do something for them, and then they bring you in, and I think tonight's acoustic, but it's just a way to continue the relationship with myself.
What's an
and radio.
acoustic night? What does that mean? It means like unplug, like MTV. Is that what you're doing up here? You're gonna sit on a stool. You're gonna fucking.
Yeah, I usually sit, and this will be the last show if I get surgery of me at just acoustic guitar for a while, because yeah, it sucks. But
Unbelievable.
I know you seem tore up by it.
I don't like that you hurt your tit at all. Because summer's probably a great time for country musicians, I'd assume.
It's the best.
This is
but
country season.
I could be out of a sling in a month, probably.
We got a friend, Chris Lytle.
Although what are we in May right now? Oh my God! So yeah, my summer's gone. Shit.
Look what you did on
Gotta
a
put it
mountain.
off.
On a mountain.
Yeah,
I
push
think you
that
pushed
back
it
to
back.
September.
What do you need to do? You need to fucking
Well,
bench
once
press
it
people?
heals, you can't fix it. So you got to do it while it's tore up. So basically, next week's my last shot.
You have to do it then. Because you don't want to deal with this forever.
Well, they said it'll heal pretty normal, but it looks a little fun. It's pretty funny looking.
Seems as if I'm not the right guy to ask.
I'm going back and forth.
If I had to guess.
Our buddy did it, and he was
2 or 3 weeks.
yeah, he's ready to fight again already. He's a fighter.
He tore his
He's ready-
pec?
ready in three
Yeah.
weeks.
Chris Lytle.
He's like 50 years old, too.
Okay.
Yeah.
That helps.
How old is he? He's 40 something.
44?
44.
One of the most in shape human I've ever seen. He
He
tore
came
his
back in the other day. It was like he'd never lost an inch.
ready to go.
So so I tore my pec off the muscle off the tendon. The tendon's still attached to the bone. There's different ways. Like if your tendon pops off the bone, then you're definitely supposed to fix it. Mine's like one of those iffy grays. Like
Yeah, I think his whole shit popped.
Yeah, he had.
so
a
then
big,
that would make
giant
it
knot.
easy for him to decide.
Tendon pops off the bone. Write that down. Another song.
Another song. You guys are writing one hell of an album here.
That's all we do. I mean, I got a song called Telephone. It's going to blow your mind. What's this telephone song about that you had on this album?
It's basically it was Chris McCarty's idea. He's this writer out of Tampa
Irish
that
guy.
he's an Irish guy.
Far from. If this Irish guy was black,
He
with
has
dreads.
Yeah, we welcome all.
could still be Irish.
Yeah.
So he had this idea, and he starts playing on the bus one night in Anaheim. I don't let people into my deal. Like I've got my people that I like. I got my people I write with for business wise. And Chris,
That's probably why Jake Owen kicked me off the bus, because I was writing so many good songs there. 3 a.m. Dardanelle, Arkansas.
Makes a lot of sense.
probably
did
was.
he kick you off the bus?
Yeah.
Yeah, I deserved it, though.
Oh, okay.
Very much. We're in the middle of a one-bar town in Arkansas, and he had been going at it for about 14, 15 hours at that point. And I just showed up like 6 hours before that, so I was ready to go.
You were ready to go.
Yeah, and he was about done with it. And we're on his bus. They're very nice. In Cadillac 3 trio.
Yeah, those are great dudes.
Cadillac
Best
3.
dudes.
Oh, I love those guys.
Very good dudes. Very good dudes. We were on there, and we FaceTimed with Wheeler Walker Jr.
Oh my God, he's great.
This was at John Daly's event. So, I mean,
Okay.
we're talking about legends on top of legends there. And I was pretty drunk in there just playing a guitar that I guess everybody signs. And all I do is create bangers and got kicked off.
Well, yeah,
See
he
now,
was
Pat,
probably
that's
jealous.
me that kicks you off. Like that's also
Oh, that's
my
your job. Also?
Ah.
It's usually in the way of like, hey guys, he's got to go to sleep or whatever.
Yeah.
He'll make up something.
I would have
Or-
been real nice about it, but yeah, you got to go.
It was a very nice exit, but they definitely told us to get the fuck out.
Yeah. You knew
Very
what was
mu-
going on.
Very much told us to get the fuck out of here. Since then, Jake Owen and I have rekindled our friendship, by the way. Just want to let that
Jake's
be
a
known.
great dude, man.
He's an incredibly
The last
talented dude.
podcast I did was with him on in a jet flying home from the ACMs.
Let me write that down. Jake Owens Jet. Good for him.
So I asked Chase for bangers before he came in here, and he actually suggested
This one?
a Jake Owen song.
Really? Which one?
Sound like
I sound like him on the snowboard.
Yeah.
We were singing every word on the radio, kind of like them songs.
That's a
Save
great
our
song.
souls, somehow, some way. We was falling fast, we was jumping in, blue jean halo hanging off a limb. Two American kids, just like them, every time it played, and it blew us away.
Get it, put that
Do you turn it up? Do you sing along every time you hear that song? Like we did then, like we did when. Do you close your eyes? Does it make you laugh? Do the memories take you back to 6 packs in a Chevy Cheyenne? Way back when I was Jack and you were dying.
Oh, I get it. That's a did it. Yeah.
yes.
You ever hear Real Life by him?
Oh, it's a great song.
Great song. It's one of my favorites of his.
He's got great stuff.
Do you like?
He kind of went through the same thing I went with the label, which was kind of like, that's why you probably haven't heard him much on the radio lately until this song right here, which is, you go through ups and downs in music and all that, but you just got to, if you sustain those, you'll be all right.
What I've learned about you country musicians is you guys are just handsome
I
bastards.
was gonna say he's also very handsome.
Yeah, this is unbelievable. The guy was running around in Arkansas with no shoes on. You remember that?
Yeah, he does that.
About an hour and a half
Hammered.
after being in a coma. He was in a coma in John Daly's backyard.
I don't think he spoke for 12 hours.
Didn't speak. Was just staring. I'm like, that guy's the guy doing a concert tonight? They're like, yeah, that's him. I'm like, oh, I can't wait to fucking watch this. And then we get there, and he has
He
no
killed
shoes
it.
on, and he crushes it. Absolutely kills it. It
Once
was
you got to turn it on, you turn it on.
when the lights are on, the lights are on.
That's right.
It's time to go.
When the lights are on, it's on.
And if they bought a ticket, you got to give them a show. Write that down.
Yeah, I was waiting for it.
Yeah, you're welcome. Listen, I can't just keep giving out all these fucking dime.
What is this? A gem factory?
Unbelievable, isn't it? It's like we're down in You get it.
Yeah. Fucking gem diamond blood, gem blood.
Yeah, you get
whatever.
Mine.
Favorite city to play in?
Oh man, that's a tough one. Well, I mean, at this point in my career, it's like let's go play San Diego or something, just because of the city itself.
Got you.
Yeah. So I mean, we've done some awesome shows. Like that's the difference, though. I mean, sometimes you can do a show in an awesome atmosphere like that, and then the show itself kind of sucks because the people aren't into it or whatever. I'm not saying that about San Diego. San Diego's actually been good to us, and then sometimes you play in small towns here in Indiana, like nowhere Indiana,
and they are ready,
and it is insane.
Yeah.
So you just got to pick, and then sometimes they both collide into you're in an awesome spot. You also got.
Do you film every show?
Yeah, Cody, my camera guy is actually from
Evansville,
right outside of Evansville,
Indiana. They got
Petersburg, Indiana.
Petersburg, yeah.
Evansville, Indiana has a Tropicana casino. You remember that?
I do.
Vegas, Atlantic City, and Evansville, Indiana.
You serious?
Yeah, I did a tour. I did a comedy tour. Went through Evansville.
Reed picked up a bunch of guys there.
Yeah, one of my friends picked a college teammate who played against you. He's a middle linebacker, number 47, redheaded fella, captain. Probably shook your hand.
Oh, Schmidt?
No, that's the fullback.
That's okay.
Yeah, Reed Williams is his name. He was academic All-American. Definitely the dumbest human I've ever met.
I remember, and he played at West Virginia.
Yes.
Yeah, I remember the redheaded dude.
Yes.
Yeah,
he won the MVP, I believe.
That game that you beat us by 1 with an extra point.
Yeah, I should have probably won MVP now that I think about it. Is that what you were saying? Yeah, that's what you're saying. I get it. You're right, Chase. Maybe you should be my PR guy. Unbelievable. All right, I think that's about it. Do you like listening to your own music?
No, God, no. Not after it's out. When I listen to it so much while I'm making it. Like that version you heard right there. That's a demo of all it was supposed to be. And that's a demo, so I'll go in and I'll re-record it, make it, like I said, make it even better, make it bigger, and by that time, I'm tired of hearing it.
Do you hate the songs that you're performing on stage? Some of them, but they get such a good reaction, you have to play them. If that makes sense. So I have a story that I have to tell on stage when I go on stage. I don't enjoy telling it because it's so long and it's fucking deep, and I'm like,
Yeah.
And I don't think it's funny anymore. I'm past it, but...
Yeah.
These people have not heard it yet.
There's songs that I'll leave out like that I will get shit after the show. Why didn't you play?
Insert name here.
Yep. And it's just part. I mean, I just want. Yeah. I mean, at some point you gotta make yourself happy.
Yeah, this one's for me. I do that a lot. In this show, like something will happen, it'll be terrible radio, and I'll be like, this one's for me. 'Cause you all get to enjoy the whole thing, but this one is for me specifically.
Well, you got to think about it. If you're not enjoying yourself, they're going to see that. So you got.
Did you ever not enjoy yourself doing music?
Oh yeah, there's been times for sure. There's been nights where I'm just like, I want to get off stage.
Just go through the motions.
Yeah, and that's the nights where I'll typically, to be honest, I'll just start drinking more.
And only get worse.
And well, that's happened before, and I'll end the show sooner. But my thing is, if I'm giving them everything I got and I'm not getting it back, I'm done with you. I'm moving on to the next one.
It's hard not to take that personal, right?
It is, because I'm giving everything I've got, and if they're there's nights I go on stage where I don't have to do anything. I can lift my hand and the crowd goes nuts.
Yep.
And there's nights where I'm giving them everything and they're not giving me back. Then I'm going to end the show. I'm going to end it sooner.
Comedy is like that too, by the way. Comedy and music, I feel like, are very similar when you're putting on a show, because you can be going. And then, like, I've been at a couple shows where I'm watching people that I think are very good and they're very funny, but the crowd is giving them nothing. And I'm like, man, if I was on a stage for that, that'd be a tough experience. I've been very lucky. I don't do a lot of shows.
Yeah.
But it's like, it's such an interesting thing there where
you start to realize that, like, even with Chesney, when I was watching him, that was the summer I realized, all right, you need to start being a little easier on yourself, because there were some nights where I wasn't feeling like they were giving him everything. It's like, so it's not the artist.
Happens to everybody.
Yeah, it happens to everybody.
Yeah, and I don't think the crowd always understands that they're a part of this.
Yeah.
Like, this is, hey, we're in this together here.
Like, why are you here if you're not?
We were in this. Listen, we were in this together. Like, Ron White was doing a show here in Indianapolis, and the crowd was like heckling a little bit. They were like talking, and he like was telling him straight up to shut the fuck up. And it was a wild situation. I was like, holy hell, you're a comedian. Like, just you're going a little hard. But then he did that, and then the crowd got real quiet. Like, everybody got scared. And I was like, and Ron was hilarious as always, and he could finish the show. But I was like, if I was up there and the entire crowd just got quiet, I don't know if I'd be able to handle it. I think I would bust into like hey, Like we're in this. This is an us thing here now. Like,
Yeah.
like we're both in this. You know, it would be hard not to do that as a musician. I think.
Well, Chase, have you ever had one that started lame as a crowd and you
yeah.
laid into them a little bit,
Absolutely.
and then you won them over, and then it was one of the best endings you've
That's
ever had?
normally what happens.
That's gotta feel
That's
good.
a good feeling, right?
I mean, I am determined. There's very few shows where you can't get them going because, and the ones that happens, it's just chalk it up, whatever. I'm not going back there, and and we'll move on to the next one.
How long are your shows?
About an hour and a half. Tonight will probably be about an hour just because it's acoustic.
And you got a torn tit.
And I got a torn tit. I can do so many things with it, though. That's why I'm like, why should I get the surgery? I don't know. We'll see.
You're gonna have a fucked up, weird looking titty the rest of your life.
It's only messed up if I do this and like squeeze it together and flex. And how often do I do that?
Well, not now. You're 145 pounds. So you don't, you don't flex a lot. You know, I mean, that's the other thing. Hey, Chase, I appreciate you so much,
Dude, thank you.
You're a really, really cool guy. From watching you kind of take off too has been cool through your friendship with Overton.
Yeah.
So hearing about you through Overton, Head Down, Eyes Up. I don't know if you're still promoting it.
Oh, hell yeah.
That's a pretty cool thing. What is that?
Head Down, Eyes Up, man. It's something I dealt with in college that year I was hurt that I was talking about. So basically I just kept saying that to myself. Head down, eyes up, keep going. Just that idea of blinders, man. I don't care about all these people telling me I suck. I don't care about all these people telling me how great I am. Forget about both of them. I'm going to focus on, and forget about the goal too. Like, I don't even know what the goal is half the time. I'm going to focus on, well, if you do know the goal, I'm going to focus on the steps in front of me, right in front of my face, and that'll get me to the goal, as opposed to just thinking, I want to play in stadiums. I want to play in stadiums. Well, you ain't going to play in stadiums until I want to write this song. How do we make this song the best it can be? How do we make the sounds of this? And then it just, escalates from there. So that's what Head Down, Eyes Up is about.
Trust the process.
Trust the process. And I actually wrote the letters HDU on a white hat and permanent marker at 8 Seconds here in Indy and wore it on stage that night just to remind myself, because it was the same thing. It was labels telling me no, all this yada yada years ago. And that night here in Indy, the guys were like, "Dude, what's on your hat, man? What is that? That's a cool logo." And I was like, "All right." So I went to Lids and made 30 of them, and I sold them all out that very next show that I had the hats. And so it's turned into this clothing thing, and more importantly to me, it's turned into this mentality of like, fuck this, fuck that. I'm gonna do what I got to do right in front of me to make sure that I get to where I want to go.
That's beautiful.
That's awesome.
By the way, the thought of next meeting, next practice, next class, next this is very much a football mindset, by the way.
It is, and I just read my buddy Shannon Rush. He's a Navy SEAL Team 4, I believe he was in, and his book was that. It was like next 5 minutes.
Boom.
I am not going to get to the end of Hell Week unless I finish this next 5 minutes, and he just kept saying that to himself.
That's
the same mentality.
Wild. It's It was very comical whenever they would ask like a teammate. I would never get interviewed by anybody. I wouldn't even know who we were playing until like Wednesday or Thursday. I was on Bob and Tom a couple weeks on Tuesday mornings, and I had no idea who we were playing. I had no, because to me, I didn't give a fuck. It was me versus the ball. Like I have no idea who we're playing. I have no idea anything. It's
For
me.
you, that's smart.
Yes, I had no clue. So I'd be on the show and they'd be like, "What do you think blah, blah, blah is going to do?" I'm like, I'm going to tell you this right now. I had no idea that's who we were playing this week. But it very much is like that. Let's just get this done and do it as best we can. And then let's do this. And then this nap is going to be the best nap I could possibly have. And let's do this.
And if you're thinking about the Patriots, that you're not doing your job, you're thinking about them. Forget about them.
Yeah, fuck them.
Yeah, fuck them. Think about your job. Punt that ball.
They win a lot, though, by the way.
They do win a lot.
Who's your team?
John's over here smiling and laughing. He's a Patriots.
They win a lot. They win a lot.
I don't have an NFL team, actually, but Coach Chuck Pagano was my D coordinator at Carolina.
Blinders, by the way, that's his thing.
Well, that is his thing.
Yeah.
So that's probably where I
So
got
whenever
it
you
from
said
eventually.
blinders on, I heard Chuck, he actually brought in the fucking horse blinders.
So funny, man.
Yeah,
He
he
did
is-
bring in the blinders?
Yeah, the whole thing. He had it sitting on in the team meeting room. It was the year we were terrible, one of the years we were terrible, and he put it on there. He was like, "Well, a lot of people are going to be saying some terrible things about us. Just keep these," and he whips it out of a bag. Blinders on.
Coach P, man.
I raised my hand in the team meeting because I mean, I don't know how many people knew what the fuck those were.
That's such a football guy move.
I was a white guy, though, and I assumed that if I didn't know what it is, there was a lot of people in the room that didn't know. I was like, "What are those?" He was like, "Horse blinders, you fucking idiot." I had no idea. And then he goes into this whole bit about how they put it on the horse, they put it in the thing, and he does this whole thing. Chuck was awesome.
Honestly, that's funny you say that because I came up with HDU while I was rehabbing, so it would have been the year after, or no, it was the year Chuck was there. I only played a quarter and a half under Chuck, and he left. and he's my favorite coach I've ever played for, and I only played a quarter and a half under him.
Yeah, he's the man.
Yeah, so I probably got that idea from him.
Blinders. Listen. Focus.
Dude, the best.
Dude, he really is. He was too relatable to be a head coach, I think. I think
he was by far the best defensive coordinator I've ever been around.
That's what
I don't know about head coach because I didn't play with him.
So I think what happened was there's people trying to change him, like people telling him how he needs to act now that he's a head coach.
Yeah.
So he kind of got conflicted where like between what they were saying he should do and what he probably felt like he should do. So I think therefore he was trying to find himself there for a little bit as a head coach. I had a very good relationship with Chuck Pagano. Very good relationship. He's funny, dude.
As a D coordinator, you're right. He could probably do whatever he wanted, which he did, and he was under Butch Davis too, who was a great coach. So
you guys only broke a few NCAA rules.
Yes, I can't speak to that.
All of them. Did you graduate? Did you graduate from North Carolina?
Yeah, man.
Did you take any classes at all? Because it sounds like in North Carolina you guys took no classes.
Dude, I took all my classes, went to classes. Honestly, what happened there, it wasn't. To me, from my point of view as a player, it was not the coach's fault. It was our dumbass players.
Well, that seems to be a very regular occurrence, if I had to guess.
Absolutely.
What happened? They were going.
I don't know what buried
Hey, Chase,
us.
what did you see happen? What did
paper writing class, wasn't it?
It was a paper class, but I took it. It was legal. Any student could take it.
I took a Frisbee class. I mean, what
Sounds
are we
like
doing?
a fun class.
Got a C. Couldn't do the
Dude, Frisbee, I'd get a D minus.
I couldn't do the forehand.
Oh yeah, I can't do any of that.
Was that the final?
Yeah, so I didn't go to class. So I would just show up at the test. And I was like, I can figure this out for sure. I can just throw a fucking Frisbee, be an athlete in there. And then,
Wait, this is a real. I thought you were joking.
No.
You have a Frisbee class?
I had one, yeah. What are you talking about? I finished it too. Got a C. Thanks very much. I couldn't do the fucking forehand. I couldn't do the forehand, and my huck got caught in some wind and ended up in the parking lot, so it landed out of the grading zone.
That's great.
So I got a C.
Wind.
It did.
It wasn't a bad.
It was a great throw. If that wind's blowing the other direction, I'd probably have a fucking B because I still don't got the forehand, but my huck was impressive.
That's the win, man.
Just know that I was banging chains too, a little frolf. Come on, cuz. So you guys were cheating doing what?
There was no cheating on my end. Man, it was just a group of players. I guess they didn't write their papers. They had a
and they were getting
do it.
good grades and blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, I guess some of that. And then I think an agent was involved. I don't know. Honestly, I didn't see anything illegal.
What was your degree in?
Management and communications, which is like the cheaper version of the dumbed down version of business, and then communications, which I don't know what that even means.
I was a communications major, yeah.
Yeah, what is that? It was the easiest one, so I took it.
It was very stupid.
It's a major in talking.
It's a very good way to
Look
get
at you now. Look at you now.
Yeah.
It led you here.
Look at this.
Yeah.
Do you regret playing football?
Hell no, I loved it.
Football led you to country music.
Yeah, it did.
Would you rather focus on music as a younger person since the success you're seeing?
No, not at all.
Okay.
Because the success I'm seeing is because everything I do is raw. Everything I do is real with music, and I think that goes away when you get taught too many things.
Nice. Who should we not be a fan of?
God, I'm not saying
What a
that. That's the number one thing I learned from my publicist is don't say names. I'm saying no names.
Your publicist didn't get a degree from prestigious North Carolina. Remember that. You did.
So I'm keeping quiet on that one.
Play a bunch of songs. Let's see if he likes the artist or not.
Oh, shit.
All right.
I'm joking.
No, he did give me one more banger to get in here, though.
Let's go. I'm excited for this.
I don't even remember what it was. The living legend. Kenny Chesney.
The original.
Trip Around the Sun is one that I listen to it daily.
We had a dog named Bocephus living in the front yard.
It was our college years, man.
He liked sleeping out on top of the car.
It's a hell of a dog name, by the way, Bocephus.
It's strong dog, man.
Strong dog.
And he'd climb up on everyone in bed.
Kenny was the number one guy. If you'd have said to me in my career, if you can tour with one person and then your career is over,
He used to come to cities.
it would have been Kenny.
Cities.
It would have been Kenny. Yeah, oh man.
Pittsburgh.
Pittsburgh,
He
there was
ruins Pittsburgh every time, right?
That's where we're from.
We played there with him in Pittsburgh. I remember looking out, and it was just devastating.
It was dead people. in
Bro,
the
it's
parking lot.
Gotham.
That's what Kenny's known
Yeah.
for in
Yeah.
Pittsburgh. It's just his tour just
The
ruining.
sea of bodies
It
and
was
trash.
It was the coolest summer of my life.
People writing their congressman to keep Kenny Chesney out of Pittsburgh. It became a real
Swear
thing.
to God. Swear to God.
That became a real
You ever see
thing.
the viral video of that girl like leaning back,
Yes, dude.
leaning back until she
have
eats
seen
shit?
that, yeah.
That was in the Pittsburgh
17
parking
seconds
lot.
of falling.
The first stadium I ever played in with him was right here, Lucas Oil.
Oh, you were at this one?
Coach P came and gave me a jersey because he knew my dream was playing in the NFL, and he knew it didn't happen. You know,
They gave Jake and Kenny jerseys too, I think, right? Or helmets.
What
I don't think
number one?
They
probably.
gave Kenny a helmet.
They gave you number one
I don't know
jerseys?
about Jake.
Probably.
No,
Yeah.
that's that number's.
Yeah, they probably did
It's
that.
been shit on.
No. They used to give out one jerseys to everybody. To everybody. This week we're honoring blah 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 who turned a fire hydrant on last week.
Turned a fire.
I didn't even do anything. Just number one jersey with their last name. I'm like, what the fuck? Did I not earn this jersey
My
yet?
jersey.
Did I not earn this number yet?
Who was 44? For a
Dallas-
while, it was Dallas Clark.
Dallas Clark,
Yeah, that was a jersey Coach P gave me.
That's a good jersey to get.
It's a good one.
Dallas
That's my
Clark?
name though.
All right. Well, good luck with this album. Good luck with your summer gigs. Good luck with your tit. Will you be able to sing on them pain pills after the surgery? Because it makes you a little throaty.
Yeah, that's a good question. So I have surgery Tuesday if I get it, and then I have a show. What's it, Friday? In Myrtle.
Myrtle, yep.
We're gonna see if we can go ahead with it.
Have you ever got a surgery before? Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I had vocal surgery when I started singing. I had ankle surgery from football. I had a couple others. From,
Did they put you on pain pills though?
yeah.
So every
Ankle.
time, so I've had a few surgeries, and every time I have those things, it really does change my voice. I start to sound a little bit more
that's a
like
good
Batman.
point. I didn't even think about that. Hopefully, 3 days later, I'd be all right.
Yeah, it's normally the first couple of days there, but I sound like, "Whoa, I'm not wearing hockey pads." Yeah, that's what I sound like.
I'm no.
I sound like fucking Batman.
You
bro.
get it.
Yeah, you get it. You get it. Hey, will you tell everybody to have a great weekend?
Dude, y'all have a great weekend.
People listening.
People listening, have a great weekend.
Do you want to be a little bit more specific? Maybe they're in Maine. Maybe they're in Alabama. Do you want to?
All right, people in Alabama, people in Maine, people in California, Oregon, Texas, Florida.
Wow.
All
Canada.
over, baby.
Coast to coast.
Canadians
Canada.
over there.
Yes, the
My-
French
My
Canadians.
people in Ireland.
Now we're talking.
I want y'all to have a fucking great weekend.
Ladies and gentlemen, at Chase Rice. What a fucking guy. Thank you so much. Dude. What a wild little turn of events that was, huh? We heard him
Wow.
on the mountain. Then he digs into the studio, the demo, he says, where he recorded it. What if that song goes, it sounds like a banger. I assume that thing's going to go big. And then we heard the original of, supposed to be.
Yeah.
That becomes like a number one hit single.
It was released
and
here.
we heard the raw, like first thought out of his head into his phone recorder.
Really cool dude, by the way.
Wow, he's so good.
He just opens up. He talked about how he's raw, right? Because he's real. He is a very real. Like
Yeah, he
when
didn't give a fuck. He just literally, like, a lot of people don't do it. He just went into his phone and just, we were talking about how awesome it is, but, like, people don't do that. He just started let it eat. and
That's
just
not normal. He gives-
that's his brain. You always say that, like, your phone.
He let us name his album.
Your notes are your brain.
Your
and he
notes
just
are
went in
your brain.
there.
You're taking a piece of somebody's brain whenever you get into their phone, right? You're in their brain for a second. Telephone, always supposed to be Over Me, 25 Wexford Street, that story in Ireland. That was wild. Belong and Jake Owen Jet podcast. That's what I took notes on. Right there.
Yeah.
Jake Owen's doing podcasts on the private jets, by the way. I think that's a good play. We'll get
Telephone.
there someday. We'll get there some telephone first one.
Just
And
in
the
case.
album name's going to be Mountain Ride.
Well, I think
Down the mountain?
Zito
Down the
tried to
mountain.
give him a couple of different names.
Rice to meet you.
Right. You know what he's saying there? You know, you get it? You get what he's saying there? Because it rhymes with nice, I believe, is what
And
Zito's.
then chase the dream.
Chase the dream. Chase, comma,
Yep.
the dream.
Rice to meet you.
Ooh. Rice to meet you. Yeah, nothing like a nice little Asian joke there. It was there.
Nope, it's just his name.
No, it's just his last name.
Yeah, I know that.
Yeah,
but
it's just his last name.
Chase the Dream is 10 times better.
Chase the dream, by the way.
That's album two.
Really, really good name.
Yeah.
Really, really good name. All we did was just try to offer him gems. How many song titles?
I mean, there was
tried to give him?
easily $10 million thrown around inside these walls during that conversation. For
At
him.
least.
Plus or minus
Before
a few
taxes.
mil, I'd assume.
Yeah.
Plus, on the plus
After
side.
taxes.
Yeah.
Oh,
Taking
okay.
the over on this one.
You think?
I'm betting the over.
Before or
Yeah.
after taxes? That's a big deal.
Yeah.
I'll be right back. I go to mybookie.ag and then place my bet that was over $10 million worth of ideas. going
So
around.
I like what you did there. But I'm thinking it was 10 million plus after taxes.
Yeah, that's what I said. Yeah.
The ideas
there we
we
go.
gave him.
There we go.
You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And the government just won too, because they just won 10 million plus.
They
of
always do.
ideas too, right there somehow.
They always win the lottery every single day, and yet there's still potholes. Every day we win the lottery.
Bro, every time I get on that fucking motorcycle, it's like American Ninja Warrior. And like I have had to memorize the fucking route to get home. Like, oh shit, what mile am I on? 70? Oh boy, here we go. We're about to hit the fucking the slalom time right now. Boom, 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 boom on a motorcycle. It's wild.
I don't go down College Avenue.
You can't.
No, I don't.
There's some roads you can't go on. And there's like the ramps, the exit ramps, some of them are fucking like all over the place. And where bridges come, so where the highway and the bridges. And when you're on the bike, you have to guess. Like, okay, do I go where the people's tires are? Or do I go in the middle where it hasn't been run down yet? So it's like a guessing game. And then as soon as you get there, you're like, fuck. And you got to like do a quick swerve at like 65 miles an hour and be like, yep, got it. Cool, clean. Because you can blow your fucking tire out right there.
Yeah.
It's a wild world. Oh, that government lottery winning.
Every fucking day, every Mega Millions, every whatever call it, every
Scratch
scratcher.
off.
They should sell scratch offs that ticket's for one specific street. That way, I would just buy all the North Ewing Drive. You know what I mean? Scratch offs. I'll take the North Ewing Drive 5.
Mm-hmm.
You want to adopt the scratch off fucking program?
We got to get out of here. It's been a long day. A lot of shit happened today.
My gay uncles, that was true, by the way, that whole story.
Johnny and Connie.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought it was.
Yeah, we knew that.
Just checking.
It was too. You were too deep into it.
Yeah.
Russian ballerina.
It's true.
By the way, name Connie, Russian ballerina, threw us all for a loop. I think we all
Nickname.
gender assigned
Oh, yeah.
we did.
Yeah.
to a woman there. So then when you re-upped with the being gay, I was like I thought it
Wait,
was,
you said Connie?
yeah.
I
that's
thought
his
you were
nickname.
saying Kami. Like Kami was his nickname.
Nice.
Oh, because he was Russian.
Yeah, he was all about the freedom of
Would have been a better
freedom.
name.
Kami's a good name.
Costa. That's his real first
Can we
name.
get a Russian friend and call him
Costa.
Kami?
Yeah,
Oh,
for
that
sure.
would be cool. We need to find
I'll write that down.
Cuzzy.
Who let Zito's mom in? Here's me making notes.
We're branding Cuzzy. What'd you write down there?
To get a Russian friend named
Kami.
Kami. Let me. Okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I'll find
Did you
one.
spell that with an IE? You did, right?
Oh, hold on.
Because Cuzzy is with a Y, but Kami's with an IE for sure.
Hold on.
I'll definitely find us a Russian friend because I get a minimum of 50 Russian females that friend request me on Facebook every day.
What did you sign up for that porn bots are just flying at you?
I have no idea.
It's unbelievable.
But they like me a lot.
Yeah. How long is that
I think it's
name?
all the vodka I drink.
They do know that.
When
by
you
the
buy
way.
vodka.
You know, we talked about the Chrisleys on the Sirius show. My Twitter now recommended following is all the Chrisleys. What the fuck's going on? What is going on?
Oh, I love how this
Did like a season just start or something?
No, I don't think so. I don't know. That's a weird thing. That's a weird thing.
Did you
They
follow
listen,
any of them?
man.
No. Come on. Todd for sure, but no, Todd Chrisley's my dude. This guy's funny. They're listening for sure.
That phone's listening to you all the time.
All the
Yeah,
time.
there was
So
a huge period of time where the only people that I was suggested were wrestlers, and then literally 2 days ago it suggested that I started following NASCAR drivers.
See, there we go.
Well, maybe if you retweet or something, that has to do something to do with it.
This is fucking unbelievable.
I'll find out. Let me take
You
notes.
guys want to sit here and break down Twitter's algorithm? I think we could do it.
Here, you want to hear what the algorithm sounds like?
Go ahead. That's you doing the math to figure out the
Yeah,
algorithm.
that's
That
that
sounded
was,
like your notes you were taking earlier.
Yeah, but that was me taking the notes of the numbers inside of the algorithm.
Oh, see, so you were copying the algorithm.
Yeah.
Transcribing.
That's actually that's going to be my DJ name, Alga Rhythm.
Walk it off. That's a good one.
I'll see you guys tomorrow.
You were digging in. You found that one. I don't. That was a real mine to get down there.
That was.
Hey.
But boy, you fucking got the gold down there, didn't you?
Yes,
You hit
sir.
the glory
yes, sir.
hole.
I got a sharp shovel. I got a real sharp shovel. You'll cut through rock.
DJ Alga
That's my Deep Space Nine mix off.
Did you guys notice my suit I'm wearing today?
Yeah.
That's a nice suit, bro.
Yeah, it's
Big
nice.
anniversary today. Do you guys know what anniversary is?
What is it? 'Cause I was wondering.
1 year ago, I moved here to Indy.
Oh,
So I had
really?
to dress up.
Well, we
Yeah.
appreciate that.
You look nice.
well,
You look real
pretty-
nice.
You do look good. Because normally, what's he look like?
It's only been a
Dog
year.
shit.
Oh, he's wearing like some some rust stain because he's got hard water at his apartment
Yeah.
or his house.
Normally he
white
has
shirt.
tights on underneath because he hasn't done laundry.
Wearing
Yeah.
shoes that he looks like you should only cut grass in.
Yeah, his collar on his shirt's
Yep.
crinkled up into a figure 8.
Well, luckily
Normally-
today,
Big
Not
bacon
today,
neck guy.
though.
Not today.
Not
I'm looking
today.
Meatball
real
stains
good.
from the hoagie.
Excuse me.
Never happened, never
They should
happened.
not be piling on like
Yeah.
this. This is unbelievable.
I'm not-
Pocket full of tater tots.
They were turkey meatballs.
You look fantastic today.
Yeah,
Today,
yeah.
you look amazing.
Exactly, yeah. So for more than a year now, I've been wearing the black tux to all my special events and weddings.
That's what you've been doing.
Wore it to my sister's wedding.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, you
I
did.
wore it at Jake's bar mitzvah.
Yep.
Yep.
I wore it to the Christmas party.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, how
And,
about that?
And the Easter party.
and
Yep.
And
New Year's.
13
Year's?
pizza parties.
And for
I
your
did
1
work
year
there.
anniversary.
those were only the big pizza parties. There was other pizza parties that didn't get the black tux treatment.
You wore it to Portillo's grand opening in
Yeah,
Indianapolis.
I forgot
Yeah.
I
about
was at the
that.
scissor opening. Yep.
And today.
Exactly.
Wow.
So the black tuxes never gets old to me because they always have new and exciting styles for the next big events.
Hold on, though. Like, this is something I can't believe you haven't told me about this. I got a little thing coming up on June 16th.
Yeah, you do.
yeah.
Where this black tux seems like a good idea. How much is it? What do I got to do? Your experience, so you tell me.
Yeah, so whether you're going to for a stylish selected outfit, you might go for a custom look though.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, for sure. Like Tom Brady.
Yeah, so the black tux has tons of new suits and tuxedos to choose from your big event coming up.
Oh, my
Are you going
God.
tux or suit?
Suit.
As you should.
Yeah, tux is like, I think it's too much.
You know, if you do go to one of those pizza parties, though, you should think about it.
Yeah.
Did you play that in the middle of the thing?
No. It was in my head. Did you hear that?
It made it out.
I don't know how that happened.
That's unbelievable that happened.
Wow.
Isn't it crazy?
It is crazy.
So
Oh, did you enjoy that song, Ty?
Yeah, that was a pretty good one.
Did you hear what Nick just said?
I did. Yeah, I've done it before for sure.
It's a good play.
I appreciate that.
PAT just killed the club.
plus the black tux has a free home try-on. So it lets you see the fit and feel the quality of your suit months before your event.
Wow.
Months before? How long do we have to get this
So
thing?
after ordering, your suit will arrive in 14 days.
Okay.
Good
Good
news. So let's plan it.
Really good news. Really good news. Really good news.
So to get this awesome offer, $20 off your purchase, visit theblacktux.com/America.
Okay.
That's theblacktux.com/America. For $20 off your purchase, the Black Tux premium rental suits and tuxedos is delivered right to your door.
I'll tell you what, if it can make you look as good as you look right now, I'm all in.
Yep, pretty good.
I thought you were Dan Draper walking in here.
Dawn.
Don.
You're also going to have to enter.
That's his fucking cousin Danny.
Hey, you're also going to have to enter McAfee 20 at checkout for $20 off. So
That would be
remember
wise.
McAfee 20 at checkout. I'm on the website literally right now putting together a suit.
Zito, you didn't want to tell him about that?
It is blacktux.com/McAfee, and then at the top it gives you a reminder, hey, enter McAfee 20 at checkout for $20 off. So
Oh,
it's,
nice.
It's
Nice they remind you.
Yeah, they're just giving you a heads up.
Yeah.
Just giving you a heads up,
Yep.
which is good. And there's a process here. Learn more about the process. We'll take care of you, they said.
Oh.
This looks fucking good. Visit a showroom. Look at the pictures here. Get to answer a few quick questions.
Nice.
Right to your door is nice.
Very nice.
Especially
Right to it.
Especially as a guy that doesn't like to leave.
Yeah.
I like to be at my house and at work.
Who's got time to go get fitted?
or special events.
Who wants to get fitted? You remember I had to go do that for that last one.
Wasn't good.
It was a nightmare. Grimy hands all over me.
Oh, grubbiest all over you.
Just getting manhandled with some weird mitts. It's fucking not your type of gig.
What are you measuring?
I always wanted that.
They got a little too high on that inseam.
Why are your hands where they are? This is not standard. And then I get the suit and it doesn't, there's no tight to what we're doing. Why'd you just do that to me? That's assault.
Can I wear tuxes every day?
That's assault.
What's
brother.
that?
Can I wear them every day?
Yes.
Yeah, you can. You should actually. It might. People would take you a lot more serious.
I'll look slim.
If I catch you trying to slip, though, and not being in the blacktux.com/America situation, you're gone.
Yeah. What? See you, man.
You're gone. You're no more respect. Out of my respectable
Luckily,
side.
they're with me all the way to the end.
See ya.
And you can never wear that free Corona shirt that you got on Cinco de Mayo ever again.
Oh, that's a good one. I use that to sleep all the time.
Yeah, it is a good shirt.
Yeah, maybe just sleep in it.
So
Yeah.
Maybe don't wear it
So you
out.
roll right out of bed, huh? Right out of bed, right in it.
You just sleep in it and just get up and wear it to work?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've never done that before.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll buy that.
You're
I also heard you
disgusting.
got some beachfront property in Arizona for me.
Oh, and a bridge to sell. Oh, I like that. Oh, there's a tan suit.
Uh-oh.
Let me get over to that black tux. The black tux.
Tan suit, $110 right here. Plus, I'm going to lose. That's $90.
It is
I'm
tan
gonna
suit season too.
So I'm going to pay $90 for this fucking. If I look like that guy, that's what
$90 bucks.
That's what we're trying to do. Yeah,
Holy cow.
this is good stuff. Thank you, Zito, for bringing that to our attention. What's the website again?
blacktux.com/America.
You said it. Go check it out. Appreciate them. Appreciate SeatGeek. Appreciate Blue Apron. Appreciate Chase Rice. Appreciate Tom McComas, Jeff Fibbert, Anthony DeGilio, Frank Moroto, Jose Perez, Sean Latham, Ty Schmidt, Evan Foxy, the whole group. We're very thankful you choose to listen to us week in and week out. We're very, very thankful for that. Go ahead and send us some tweets. Just tell us hello. That's all I want. I just want hellos from people. Hashtag Endgang, hashtag Endgame, say hello. With a GIF or with words.
Oh, I like that. You have two choices, two options.
We like options here.
Big option
You
team.
can even draw a picture
And take
it
a
says
picture.
hello and take a picture. and
Oh, I
send to
like
us.
that third option.
Because your phone helps you out nowadays. You take a picture, you can put it on Twitter in less than 5 seconds, probably. Bing, bang, boom, gone. You know what I mean?
It's very fast.
So maybe draw a picture. That's what we want, actually. Hashtag Endgang, hashtag Endgame, draw a picture
Yep.
saying hello. However you'd like to do it. I'm sure it's going to be rude.
Maybe you draw Zito in a suit too.
Yeah,
I think I'm going to draw a sun in the corner.
I draw the sun in the corner, and I always draw a mountain, too, on one side.
And then I do the birds.
Little
just
M's.
that are like M's.
Yep.
And then the house.
Yep. Always a house, a block house with a
tree
triangle on
that
top.
Looks kind of like broccoli.
No, you guys, so you got to do happy trees, bro.
You put a hole in the middle of the tree?
Yeah, always. I
I used to
put a
draw
raccoon in the hole.
some
Always.
portraits.
I'm gonna do.
on MS
I always
Paint.
do a fence too.
That shit was
You
dope.
guys do fences?
Big fence guy.
I don't do a fence. I do a mountain, though. I always
Oh
do
yeah,
a
there's
hill.
a mountain in the back.
No, I do a hill right on the side. Just takes up a lot of time with a little plant and a walkway.
Oh, I like that.
Stick figure guy, too, walking up the mountain.
I'm gonna do a bunch of trees that
What's he
somebody
looking for?
smacked into, and then all the pollen goes up in the air and
That
makes
was a
it
wild video.
says hi.
That thing was wild. Oh, that pollen that came flying out of there? I saw Ty Schmidt dying.
Yeah, that was hard to watch.
That's a death sentence
Yeah.
for Ty Schmidt. And Vibs.
I cried watching it.
You guys are the two most slender guys. Is allergy for slim, slim people?
Yeah.
You don't catch me with allergies.
Never.
Diabetes, yes.
Have a great weekend. Bye.